Hi, everyone. All right. Well, the goal here today is to do a little bit of training for about an hour. Um, I want to get these films that you guys have made finished and edited up. So, best way I know how is to try to get Unreal Engine to work. If I can get Unreal Engine to work on my system, then I'll be probably be able to get the majority of the effects that I need to do to get the final film made. That's the space one that we did, and I've been looking everywhere, talking to a whole bunch of people, um, and I just came to the realization if I wanted to get this done for you guys, I'm just gonna have to you know buckle down and learn how to use a new program. And Unreal Engine 5 looks unreal. It's a gaming engine. It's designed 100% for gaming, but Unreal Engine 4.27 or something like that really started pushing the boundaries. And a lot of filmmakers have been using it. And for example, the Mandalorian, the Mandalorian is all done with the Unreal Engine. And they use the whole live in front of screen um, setup that Unreal Engine can do. And then there's the show called Alter Ego. That's all done with Unreal Engine as well. So, and Unreal Engine is free. So let's learn it. Old dog, new trick. Now, I'm going to be listening to a YouTube tutorial, and this is really supposed to be an extremely basic thing. So, like I said, I'm starting from scratch, and I do not know how this will go. So, I'm a poet. So I'm just gonna listen to the beginning of this tutorial. I'll try to explain what he's saying, and then I'll show you what he's asking me to do on the Unreal Engine. I'll show you right now. I have that all set up right here, and we should be able to, you should be able to see what I do to to the land. And if you guys have any comments or anything like that, jump in, say hi. I don't mind saying hi. But first things first, I'm just going to start listening to this guy and try to do a photorealistic scene. Okay, I'm just listening to him. Okay, so they want me to delete everything. All right, so I will do that. I will delete everything except for this. Yeah, delete button works. Delete. Okay. It's not quite what his looks like because I don't know how to delete. I don't know how to delete. Oh, that's not working. How does one delete everything else? What has he got over there? Okay, so I'll turn that off. Oh, that's not working. Huh. This is probably something that when I started it up, it added stuff to it. Hopefully, we'll get through this with what he is. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna go. I'm going for it. Whoa, whoa. He's going very quick. Change this to. Hang on a second. That. What is going? You don't have it. You don't have the control. That. Nope, you do not have that control. Oh my goodness. YouTube. Fun. Entertaining. Pain in the tushy. All right. Just have to do it like that. Okay. Trying to see what he's doing here. But he's going very quickly. Sorry, guys. Okay, there. That's what he was doing. Select that. Change it to that. And click on that. Okay, then select the sun lamp. Voila. Okay. So we just did was we converted these into dynamic lighting. So when we move the lights, it will actually move within the game. So like I said, this is a game engine, so it's creating a game. But I'm trying to create a scene and make camera movements and stuff like that. So same premise when you start building an environment. But yeah, we'll move on. We're moving on. Okay, so I think I already have a sky atmosphere, but I'm going to follow his lead. Go to visual effects, create. Was it under cinematic? Oh, visual effects. Okay. And sky atmosphere. Click on that. All right. And now there's an ad. Okay, so we need to scroll down. Life is so fun, isn't it? I have the YouTube video so tiny. And all right, so go back a little bit more on his. I know you guys can't see his tutorial, and I understand that. I'm trying to explain, but what he's trying to do is he's trying to tell me that I now need to convert that light and make sure it's part of this. I don't know if you can see it. This light, I'll highlight it there. This light back and forth. So he wants me to make sure that it's connected to this light. So I am following his lead on how to do that. Skylight. Atmosphere and cloud. And this is the setting he wanted me to make sure I had on. Okay, that's on. So that's atmosphere and cloud and atmosphere S or sunlight. Yeah, that's atmosphere sunlight is clicked on. That is to make sure that that's hooked up to this unit. Okay, so what he's saying now is now that whoa. If I do command L, sunlight, I can make the sun be anywhere I want it to be. And as you can see it right there. And now it'll affect everything that we do. So I probably want, I'm smart, probably want. I'm just not used to controlling it like this. Okay, I'll put it right there for now. All right. Whoa. Holy cow, he's going insanely fast. Okay, so he was saying create volumetric clouds. Okay, which I did. I think we have another cloud layer here too. All right, so carrying on with what he has said. So I just added okay, so you would like me to add exponential tight fog. That'll give a nice gradients from a fog gradients from the ground to the sky and make it more blendable. As you can see, as soon as we did that, it kind of blended everything together. So that was kind of neat. I'll have to remember that. All this stuff I have to remember because I'm probably going to use a lot of this in the near future. Eventually, what I want to do is create a space scene with, you know, asteroids, planets, and spaceships and stuff like that. And that we'll be moving down the road on that. And I do see I have found tutorials to help me with that, which is great. But I need to know the basics first. I need to know how to create an environment. I need to know how to bring in elements. And then also I would like to learn how to move a camera, maybe. So we're just baby steps right now. Very, very baby steps. Eventually I'd like to be able to do this all by myself without the tutorial before I move on to the next tutorial. So that's what we're working on right now. So we've got the exponential cloud. That might be something they're using in space. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so he did something very strange here. Okay. Um, he did. What is going on? Did he seemed like he highlighted them all and then just went like this. I was saying there was one hiding behind here. And then just went and just shoved them all underneath the world. I guess it doesn't affect it just okay. Fine. It's interesting. Okay, so we are now getting into I think did I hook up oh, nope, that's not it. This one I hooked up? Nope, not that one. I thought I could hooked up a controller. Thought I hooked up one of these controllers to oh nope, I did not hook that one up. Okay, I think it was this one right here, and it may have lost its communication. Okay. What is going on here? What I'm trying to do is get the controller hooked up. If I can get the controller hooked up, that'll help a lot with the movements and stuff like that. But I think I just messed it all up. Learning with me. Huh. It worked. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh, oh my, oh. All right, so figuring now. All right, so we have a controller to help move us around the world. All right, so he's saying, let's add some assets. All right, so that's a good idea. How is he going to do this? Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. He says if you do control space, you'll get, but that did not work. Okay, so it's supposed to bring that up. So we right click on here, we can add quick seal content. Woo-hoo-hoo. This could be fun. Okay, so you guys can't see the bridge that I'm using. But basically it's like a website, but it's a bridge from this Unreal Engine to their servers with all the information on there. And they have a whole bunch of things that you can download for your projects, and a lot of them are free. So all you have to do is sign in with your Unreal Engine login. And then you can just download them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download some of these. All I'm doing right now is just picking out some assets, grass assets in tiny, I know you guys can't see it, and I apologize that you can't see it. But I'm just going to grab a couple things that nice. I see. I was looking at other. Now we should need a object to be in our shot. I wouldn't mind trying that. I'm gonna do that. Got a saloon sign that I wouldn't mind just sticking in the ground and seeing if I can make it look like it's coming out of the ground. That'd be kind of neat. Now, again, this is supposed to be just a quick and simple project. Thinking I'm getting into too much. What I'm trying to find is a nice, really something to focus on object. I think the sign will be good enough. I wouldn't mind having something that would be hmm, I'll give that a go. I'll show it to you a little bit later. I think that'd be cool, but I think I need some ground. I got grass. I need surface of wild grass. I'll go for the mossy one. Okay, they're actually cool. Okay, that's even corrections. Okay, so this is really, really in depth. Let's get some dirt. Gonna get some dirt. Not seeing any dirt. Hmm, that doesn't look right. Not just straight up dirt. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, that is odd, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just trying to find some sort of asset that will go on the ground here. May need to just skip that. All right. So now I'm just going to watch his video until he'll tell me what to do. Okay, so this I did it. Don't know if I did it or not. Okay, he's saying I may have done this already. So okay, so I need to go here. Content library. Mega scan. So it looks like I've got the library that he said. Okay, carrying on. Put down the bridge. And he's saying, look at this file. Hang on, he's asking me to do the ground plane. Okay. Okay. He's asking me to select the ground plane. Oh, oh, we have a crash. We have an Unreal Engine crash. Boom, gone. See if we can bring it back up. I was worried about this. I was worried about this is one of the reasons why I was doing all the testing. See if it actually my system can actually run it. This is not looking good. The first time I add a surface to a project, boom, it crashes. That's not healthy. Trying to relaunch it. I think I've relaunched it. So, yep, you guys can see it. It's not perfectly sized. Try to, I'll figure that one out later. What I'm going to try to do is see if I can make it crash again. So he's saying, let's go back and figure out what exactly is he saying so that I can do it right. Go over here, select the ground materials. I don't think you guys can see the pop-up menu, but I am looking for the downloaded materials that I just downloaded. I think this is the one I'm going to. There we go. That should. Okay, so maybe you're maybe not seeing the same thing I am. Hang on a second, guys. Let me just confirm. You're not seeing any difference. Hmm. There we go. For some reason, you guys couldn't see what I had done. Okay, so I've added the moss to the ground. That's all I've really done. All right, so that's good. And what I did was I selected the ground, and in this corner here, I don't know if you can see the things that are highlighting. Right where my head is, you can actually hit this button, this menu here, and there's a drop down menu, and you can't see it for some. I will, you know what? I'm going to set this up another time to do the screen capture as opposed to the window capture, so you can actually see what I'm doing. But there is a drop down menu and I picked out the mossy ground. All right, so moving on. Okay, so he wants me to add 3D elements. So okay, so I got all this stuff. It's not what I wanted. Well, it is what I wanted. It's not what I wanted right at this moment. I think I might have forgot to add some of the stuff I downloaded. So let me just quickly go to the things that I downloaded. Oh, well, I don't want to fool around with that right now. They have a thing called metahumans. And the metahumans is a really cool thing to fool around with. So if I ever needed someone to do some really, stuff that I wouldn't ask an actor to do, I could get the metahuman to fall off a building or something like that. And it looks really real. All right, so I had downloaded a whole bunch of things. Where is my downloads? There it is. I'm hoping that did it. Now let's see if this actually, yeah, okay, so go. Just a little bit eerie, isn't it? so I think there's something else in the bridge I want to put in behind here. So I will call up the bridge again and download a new asset. Try that. Try that. Okay. And now I should have what I was hoping for. Why is it snapping? I get the snap off. There's a good question. Aha. Snap. Scale. How do you turn it off? Oh, doing that. Nope. Okay, well, we'll just leave that for now. I'll learn that another time. Okay, so let's carry on with the tutorial. Okay, so now we get to bring our camera in. Cool. That's cool. So we will. He's going to create cinematic camera actor. Okay. Carrying on. That's good. That's exactly what we need to know, because that is what we're going to be doing in the future. Hopefully, once I've learned and mastered all this, I can actually bring some green screen footage into Unreal Engine and lock my green screen actors into vehicles. That'd be kind of cool. And then so when I'm flying, I fly in the vehicle around. When I get the vehicle to fly around through a scene, the actor will be locked inside that vehicle, and so I can have a camera on the nose of the spaceship, and as it's flying back and forth, you'll see the actor inside that spaceship. But first, I need to learn how to do this. So moving on with the tutorial. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, you're going way too far. Too far, too fast. He's teaching two things at the time right now. One for game playing and one for the cinematic stuff. I'm going to try to follow both so that I will learn both. So what he's telling us right now is, if I was to do, what's it? Okay, if I turn, why am I not seeing that properly? You can see the clouds moving there. That's kind of cool. Okay, so what he's saying is, right now, without the camera, we're seeing we're seeing adaptive. If I can pull her to work, the controller's so much better. Game controller. He's saying that without the when you're looking at the sun, the camera automatically adjusts to the sunlight. Command L. And what did he say about? Oh my, sorry guys. What did I do? Did I break it? Did I break it? Okay, do I hold? Hold Command L? Oh yeah, okay, that's what it is. I'm gonna hold it. Okay, so everything's good. Still working. I didn't break it. Thought I might have broke it, but I didn't. Okay. I just have to learn to. Wait, come on, get it over there and come down. Yikes! I don't want that. I don't want that. Somehow I added a light. All right, going back down to our environment. And now, holding Command L down, I can actually change the sunlight to be different spots. Kind of neat. And as you can see, it affects the clouds as well. We can get that, that magic hour. Or we can get that noon look. I get something a little bit in between. Anyway, that's what I'll do. All right, going back to what we were trying to learn. So Unreal Engine is again a gaming program. So when you are running around with your character and it's running through the environment, they set it up so that the lighting environment will change to whatever you're looking at. So the exposure, that is. So just like our eyes do in normal life, if you're looking in a darker area, it'll change the exposure because and brighten it up. If you're looking straight at the sun, it'll darken it down. Uh, but when you're doing cinematics stuff, you don't really want to do that. So what he's teaching me now is how to turn off that environmental exposure lighting and make it more cinematic. So that's what and I'll need to learn that for our future projects. So that's what I'm trying to work on right now. Okay, so he wants me to do the game way first. Post-process volume is what he asked me to grab. Okay. So what he says to do post project volume. Line right there. Infinite. 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 Yeah. And I think that's what he wants me to find. Okay, and we're supposed to turn this infinite extent unbound, turn that on. Okay, and then we are supposed to look for exposure. Okay. And okay, so this is where the exposure um, changes. When you look at something in the sun and it changes the exposure, it does that automatically. If you change mid, min, and max, right here, I believe this is it, min and max. We change that to 1, he said. And the same thing with this one. Double click on that. It will, we now have control of the environment exposure. That's for gaming, not for the camera, but that's for complete. If you wanted to change your game level and make it, the darks are completely dark, and no matter how close you get into the darkness, it never brightens it up. Cool thing to know. I think he's going to teach us how to do that with the camera now. Let's see. Okay, so it's snap view object. Snap object to view. Okay. So that's what, okay, so when I snapped it to my view, it just moved the camera to what I was, to my viewpoint of where the controller was set. So, okay, I see what he's trying to just do now. Okay, that's quick and easy. If we wanted to, we could go to what he said. We need to learn this one. Okay, so he's saying if I wanted to see what the camera is, we just go over to perspective and just click on cinematic, and that's what the camera sees. And that's ugly. So now we should be able to control the camera with the, yeah, there we go. So with using the controller, this wasn't in the tutorial. I just said, will this work? And as you can see, it does. So this is something that's not in the tutorial, but this is something that is kind of neat. Okay, so now we have the ability to move the camera around, up and down, left and right, tilting up, tilting down, all with the controller. We want to put a different lens on here and try to figure out how to do the focus. But for now, we got the ability to move things. We've added something. We've added a camera. This is so exciting. Is anybody out there talking to me? Nope. Okay. I am not missing your guys' comments. I'm trying not to. Okay, so he went really, really quickly over this thing. So I'm just going to go quickly back and listen to what he's saying. All right, so what he's saying is the cinematic camera actor has its own processing thing. So let's say, because we typed in exposure before, we can do the min and max on this and it will override whatever the environment is. So let's just put that as a 1 for now. Click on that. At a 1 for now. And now he's he's going to ask me to do something different. Let's just hang on. He went really quickly there. Okay, we're going to do some Lumen, which is Unreal Engine's lighting effects, built-in lighting, which is one of the things that they're really well known for because it's so great. And he's saying we should turn on Lumen. So I have to figure out how to spell Lumen. It's so tiny I can't see it. I am dyslexic. I cannot see what they are trying to say here. Why not? I'm seeing a different grid. Not what I'm seeing on here. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to figure something out here. Yeah, oh, that's why. Not in cinematic camera. LUM. Cinematic. Not coming up. Huh. That's interesting. I'm not getting a Lumen pop-up. Not the Lumen pop-up that he is showing me. Oh, Maybe not because I still got floor here. Oh, no. Interesting. How do I go back to the one? Okay. Where is camera? Why can't I see the? There it is. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Now I can go to that because now it's highlighted. And there we go. And now if I type in lumen, it should get, yes, it is now getting what he's asking me to get. He wants me to turn these on. This one here, here. Okay, I'm gonna work on getting this camera in focus. So we type in focus. Typing, am I? Okay, so the idea here, I just lost it because I clicked on the floor. There should be a way of just there. Why couldn't it do that before? All right. So focus, you click on here and you say tracking. And then what you can do is you can actually grab this and hit that. So this is this the camera? All right. So in theory, this will always be, now that I've moved in, it'll always change the focus to the to the to the stump now that I've made that the focus. Here. All right. So let's make the that the focus from now on. All right. So let's carry on with the tutorial. Oh, okay. So we get to change the lenses on this thing under lens settings. Okay, let's see where he found that. Okay, he is not. How did he get to that menu that he's looking at? You guys can't see it. Interesting. Okay, so we're not. His, again, we got the current camera settings. But we don't have. We do not have the different lenses that he has. Because he was like, look at all these lenses you can use, and I'm in the same settings that he's in, but there is zero. Um, there's zero lenses in here. I'm gonna have to look into that because I really would like to have specific lenses. Hmm. Anyway, I guess we'll have to skip that. I really, really, really want to do that. I really, 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 really want those lenses right now. How did he get those lenses? It's not here. That's not right. it's just weird because he says here you have a lot of, and then and it's just not there. It goes from this. Oh, maybe it's because I got focus on. That's it. That is it. Because I had focus in the word. Now we can get the different lenses. This prime lens. Okay, so don't forget to delete your search if you're just looking for general stuff. He didn't say that in the page. Okay, so now we've got a different type of lens. Ooh, that thing's floating in the air, isn't it? That tree is not on the ground. Now that we've got a different lens. Oh God, went too far. We need to, ooh. Oh, that's, now we can actually see more detail than we did before. Or it's not as smooth as I was hoping for. So let's. It's still easier to use the controller. I'll just get fine. Yes, you can change speed down. I'll change that down too and see if that makes things ooh a bit different. Okay, so this stump here, not all the way around. What we need to do bring him down to the ground. He was in the ground? Whoa, okay. I've got the wrong. Nope. You. is it like 10 or nothing? 10 or nothing. 10 or nothing. 10 or nothing. Snapping is driving me nuts. 10 or nothing. How do we get rid of the freaking snap? Okay. That's it. 10 or nothing. Okay. Or nothing. Okay. Change that to 5 or better. I'm hitting the space bar to change between the different value, the different, like, go back to, I think that should get rid of some of that stuff that was happening. And should I bring this down a little bit more? Yeah, why not? Okay, so now we have the scene. Oh, I better pick this up here. Go back to camera. And right now, I'm just going through the tutorial real quick here. I like to grab some grass now. Okay, so whoa, he's got. Okay, so there is. Oh, okay. So just grab this button, and because I've added this stuff from the scene, I can just add some of this foliage to my environment. So I just want to okay, so I just need to click on some foliage assets here. What I'd like to do is grab just so the grass one. Did I not grab grass? Oh my goodness. Real. Didn't add grass. Look at that. No grass whatsoever. Okay, well, let's just quickly. Download some. Oh my. Yeah. All right, so now we've got some grass. Okay, what it's saying now is if I just click on that box, I can just, ooh, paintbrush size. Let's change that to 100. Okay, that's a little bit. So all I have to do, whoa, that's too big. How do we change the size? So I guess it's, that's way too big. It's, wow. Why is it so big? This was okay. Then it got nuts. That's my warning that I need to wrap this up. I was hoping to throw some grass in here before it got all discombobulated, but seeming to gotten a little bit confused here. Look like it's so huge. Why is it huge? How do you change the size of it and why is it so massive? Hmm. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Next question. Looks like you can. Sorry, guys. I am trying to fill this area with grass. And he's doing the same thing. And for some reason, when he does it, it is just doing it. But when I do it, it's massive. Like, why is it so huge? It's supposed to be about this size here, and it's coming out like it's insanely massive, right? Like having something that's I shouldn't be grabbing. Maybe I'm grabbing onto a big plant that I shouldn't be grabbing onto. So when I do this, I shouldn't have anything. Yeah, I got something all right. So how do I get rid of whatever I grabbed? Okay, so foliage. Type in grass here. And I'll grab that. And just, oh, we have a crash. Well, at that, I guess on that note, ladies and gentlemen, um, yeah, we have a massive crash. And that means I got to redo the whole reset and everything like that. By the time I get it all resetted and everything, I will have to be on my way out of the door. So I might as well leave now. So this has been me learning. And what I'll do is I will pick this up again next week on Tuesday. And I'm going to try to do this every Tuesday. And hopefully we'll actually do the whole tutorial and have an end project. So most likely I'll start from the beginning again next time. And again, it's just repetition. I want to see if I can eventually do this whole tutorial without even looking at the tutorial anymore. And if I can do that, then I can move on to the bigger and better things. So that was me learning Unreal Engine. And as you can see, it has potential. Yes, we have crashes, but that's not uncommon with new. This is a beta. Unreal Engine 5 is beta, so that's not uncommon for crashes to occur. So just remember, always save whenever you can. And this doesn't have automatic saving. Not good. But in the future, I think we'll be able to get through this much quicker, and I will be actually able to add a camera animation hopefully next time, so we can actually have a camera move with the environment. So we were able to get a lot of it done the first tutorial. So I'm looking forward to learning more, and I hope you are looking forward to watching me learn more. So again, thanks for watching, and see you next week.